So Dylan, you're here in your DSM kit, and is this your first race back after your broken collarbone?
Yeah, so not long ago I had a bit of a crash and been sat on the turbo for quite a while. Had a bit of time on the road, and yeah, they've.
Is that your first collarbone?
Yeah, first collarbone break.
Because I was lucky. I dislocated the shoulder once, but never broke one. So.
I think that's worse, to be honest.
Broke ribs. Don't ever do that. That's one of the worst ones.
Try not to.
Yeah. So what's it like riding for DSM? Because you've got a load of Brits. Well, not a load of Brits, but you've got Max and Oscar and that in there.
Yeah.
And you've also got Matt Winston and Phil West. So it's quite a. I guess they speak English quite well.
Yeah, I mean everyone speaks English, and it's a really good just support system, and really lucky to have that.
Well, you won a Sickler Junior last year and straight into this is it development team?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was it like making that big step?
Yeah, I mean it was quite daunting, I guess, because didn't have the best season last year, but I got given the opportunity, and if you're there, you're there. So give it what you got, I guess.
And this year, now that you're hopefully over your injuries and everything, what are the goals?
Well, I think this year it's definitely just getting used to the under 23 ranks, because I've done a few races already, and yeah, doing 180k in the cold, wet and rain, racing full on adults is a lot different from what I'm used to. But you know, just learn and hopefully gain experience to then really push on next year.
Well, I'm assuming the development team's probably quite an international lineup as well.
Yeah.
So it's not a case of being in a team where you're the leader or one of the leaders. There's a lot of competition for places and stuff in races.
Yeah, definitely. And you change role every race. It's just pretty much just gaining experience. That's all it is.
Yeah. And the other thing about racing for a big team is not everyone gets to go for a result.
Yeah.
You know, some guys have to work their ass off for the first hour or two.
Yeah, definitely. You spend time in the race working for others, but it's that team element that you don't get at junior as much, and it's one person wins, but you all win, really, isn't it?
So you were with Magnus's team, weren't you?
Yeah, backstage.
Yeah, Maggie. And how is it different going from a team like that to a team like this?
Well, a team like that it was a really great support system, but it was a lot more. You just race for yourself kind of thing, and it's a lot more. You know, you have the team car and all that, but now it's a lot more.
Do you have a bus?
Well, a few, but not for the development squad. But yeah, there's a lot more tactics involved now, and it's a lot more serious, I guess.
Yeah. So I guess having been out for a little while, that you probably haven't learnt as much as you probably could have.
Yeah.
But you probably have learnt things.
Yeah, definitely. Just how the older races and the different level of races, how they're raced so differently. You know, in certain races there's way more tactics in other races, and the tactics are different in different races, and
And finally, I guess coming to a Nat B is quite different to racing a UCI event, which I guess most of your races will be.
Yeah. I mean, I've done one Nat B before, I think, and that was as a first year junior, maybe second year junior. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens.
So whereabouts are you based? Because I thought you were maybe East Midlands, but
I ride for Teams UB Senior Academy, so I have an academy house up in Manchester, and then I also spend a lot of the road season, or will do, in Holland and Sittard.
All right, so you know what this weather's like.
Yeah, definitely.
I worked in Manchester as well. Good luck today.
Thanks.
Cheers, Dylan.